So, you're prepping for your competitive exams, right? Well, you already know that science and technology is a huge topic. In this explainer, we're going to break down all the must-know concepts and make them super simple and clear for you.
Okay, so here's the game plan. We're doing a really rapid revision of the most important points. Think of this as your high-yield study guide, where we're going to cover the absolute essentials from 3 core areas. All right, let's jump right in.
First up, let's talk space technology. And really, when you talk about space in India, you're talking about one organization, right? ISRO. Understanding its mission is just fundamental to, understanding India's ambitions on the world stage. Okay, pay close attention to this slide because this is pure exam gold. These are the facts you absolutely have to know. ISRO was set up in 1969. Its headquarters are in Bangalore. The visionary founder behind it all, Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, who we often call the father of India's space program. And of course, a massive milestone, India's first ever satellite, Aryabhata, launched back in 1975.
So, right from the very beginning, what was ISRO all about? It was all about developing our own technology, right here in India. The big goal has always been complete self-reliance in space services, everything from communication to remote sensing. And this isn't just about saving some money, it's about strategic independence. It's about making sure India is in control of its own vital assets in space. This drive for self-reliance is a theme you're going to see again.
All right, moving on from the stars to our own security. Let's talk about our second pillar, defense technology. And the main player here is the Defense Research and Development Organization, or DRDO. It's truly the backbone of India's national security. And just like with ISRO, there are some key facts about DRDO you've got to lock in. It was established way back in 1958, and its mission is basically a mirror of ISRO's. Achieve self-reliance, but this time in critical defense tech. And you really need to remember its motto, Balasya Moolam Vigyanam. It means strength's origin is in science. How powerful is that? It perfectly captures the idea that real national power comes from scientific progress.
Now, one of DRDO's most famous projects, without a doubt, was the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program. And there's a super easy trick to remember the 5 missile systems that came out of it. Just remember the name Patna. That's P for Prithvi, A for Agni, T for Trishul, N for Nag, and the final A for Akash. It's a simple mnemonic that really helps those names stick.
But, DRDO isn't just about missiles. Their impact is so much bigger. They provide advanced tech to the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy. I mean, just take a look at the aircraft carrier INS for Karmadidia. That thing is basically a floating fortress. And DRDO played a huge role in integrating all its complex combat systems. It's a perfect example of how they boost India's naval power. Okay, for our third and final section, let's dive into the world of biotechnology. This field is a really hot topic for exams because it's literally revolutionizing everything from how we treat diseases to how we grow our food. So, what is biotechnology when you really boil it down? Well, think of it like this. It's about using technology to harness biological systems, like tiny cells or whole organisms, to create products that are useful for all of us. It's basically where biology and engineering meet to solve real-world problems. And where do we see it? Oh, it's everywhere. We're talking health and medicine, completely transforming agriculture, helping us protect the environment, and even making our industry and food processing way more efficient. Its impact is felt in almost every part of modern life. Now, one of the biggest ideas in biotech you have to know is recombinant DNA technology. You've probably heard of it as genetic engineering. It's this incredible technique that lets scientists alter an organism's DNA, which is a total game changer for making safer and more effective medicines, like human insulin for people with diabetes. And this amazing technology is what makes things like gene therapy possible, where we can actually try to treat genetic diseases right at the source. It also gives us genetically modified crops, or GM crops, which are designed to give us better agricultural yields and make them tougher. Both of these are super important areas to know about. So, let's pull all of this together. I know we've moved pretty fast, but we've really zeroed in on the stuff that pops up on exams again and again. So let's recap the big takeaways. For space, you've got to know ISRO. For defense, it's all about DRDO. And for biotech, get a grip on those core ideas, like recombinant DNA. Honestly, if you master these fundamentals, you're going to feel so much more confident when you're tackling those science and tech questions.
We really hope this quick rundown of India's science and technology landscape helps you with your preparation. If it did, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more explainers like this one. Before you go, though, think about this. From exploring space to engineering our genes, which of these incredible innovations do you think will truly define India's next decade? Let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe forwards and subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon.